What's going on, guys? And today, UCS Cloud City was finally revealed after an entire year of speculation and rumors. I am really excited, so let's jump to it and get to my thoughts. So I overall think this new model looks great, and I'm especially looking forward to it because I remember looking through an old catalog and seeing the old Lego Cloud City. I remember liking it. This new set is definitely really great and is a big upgrade. And there's a lot going on and a lot of cool rooms, so let's get to talking about it. So first of all, we got this little dining room, which once again I like it because it really reminds me of the old dining room from the old Cloud City set. Only that one has a smaller table and this one has a much bigger table. It's really, this dining room is really good, if not better. And you got 5 chairs there, and I really like the look of the room. And it looks like you even got a little bit of a door or window going on there. Not so sure, but anyways, I really like this little room though. And then we got the carbonite freezing and chamber, and it looks like you can turn Han into carbonite, once again similar to the old set. Though just to get is right, they really should have changed the carbonate Han there since he used a new hairpiece, so they really should have upgraded that. But anyways, though I wonder what would happen though if you had this set but you also had the recent carbon freezing chamber set. I don't know. But then we get to this part of the set, recreating an iconic moment where Darth Vader reveals to Luke that
he is his father.
excuse me. So while this part of the set is awesome and is recreating an iconic scene, I did kind of wish there was a little bit more going on, and it seems a little bit too small. Like the catwalk is a little small, and like it's really some of the area does seem a little bit small for an iconic scene, and I feel like it could have been a little bigger. But anyways, we can still pretty much get the idea though. Then we just got this big wide area room here. You got a little operating droid room there for C3PO. And it almost looks like a doctor's operating room or something, really. And then this big space where I think they just ran out of things to put in there, so they just did this. Although it looks like there is another little room going on there, not exactly sure what's in there exactly. You guys can let me know if you know. But then I also like it that they took the liberty to not just include a playset, but to also include 2 vehicles to go along with it. So first we got, I wouldn't say a mini slave one, but more like a medium-sized slave one. And it comes with a nice little launching pad that you can land it on. So that's really cool. And the slave one itself, I actually think it looks pretty good for being a more smaller sized slave one model. I've heard it's about the size of the early 2000s slave one, and that's actually a pretty good size for the set. Sorry guys, my cat is in here. Anyways, though I've heard they were still gonna get another slave one next year, so I'm gonna be curious to see how that works. And then we have the twin cloud car, and this is our first cloud car since the 2004 version. And it is definitely a good remake, and since they've developed more better pieces since 2004, so it definitely looks better. And I think really this vehicle actually looks really good. I've heard from people though complaining that it's supposed to be orange, but I mean I suppose that would be more accurate, but I'm fine with it. Then of course save best for last, the minifigures. And there's a lot of minifigures in this set, which I'm happy with. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna have a more bigger, expensive set, then you should definitely have more minifigs. And they have definitely done that, so I'm happy. So it looks like we got 2 pairs of Hans and Leias, and so our first Han is the Hoth Han, and I love his torso. Like, I think they probably have had this torso before, but I still like it. And dual molded legs, can never complain about that. And they once again use that awesome hairpiece. And then there's Carbonite Han, who is pretty much the same figure, only without the jacket. And once again, like that torso. And then that face, he's looking a little sleepy. And then we got the 2 Leias. We got Hoth Leia, who is, well, it's the same name Hoth Leia from the Hoth Medical Chamber, and also I think the UCS Millennium Falcon. But then thankfully they make up for that with, I believe this is a new exclusive Leia, but I may be wrong. I like her dress though, it looks pretty good. And then we get to some of the really good figures, including this really good new Luke Skywalker minifigure. And once again, this is our first version of this Luke since 2004, I believe. With a cool, accurate torso, and even leg printing, look at that! And he has an accurate bruised eye that reminds me of this Tony Stark minifigure. Really, this new Luke minifigure looks really great. And then we have this new pilot minifigure, who I think is the pilot of the Cloud Car, and according to M&R Productions, is our first minifigure of this character, so that's really cool. And a new Lando minifigure who has that classic Lando look. And he looks pretty good, except that face. Just looks so weird and cartoonish. I'm sorry. But then again, it still looks Lando, though. At least the other face looks good, though. And then we got a bunch of other figures. You got this guy, who I think runs the carbon freezing chamber. Vader. Of course. Boba Fett, also of course, also to go with the Slave One. This droid, who I think is also a bounty hunter. Lobot. These two Bespin guards. We got here Crazy Mustache Guard and Babyface Guard. And a Stormtrooper. And then there's a lot more to the set. Like, this looks like a little bit of a balcony going on with a porch slide door. Outdoor love scene with Han and Leia. Room of C-3PO, which is not looking too good there. And it's a little macro scale of the rest of Cloud City. Too bad it's macro scale and they couldn't just add it to the set, but oh well. And that's pretty much the set. And I think you can tell by most of my positivity throughout the video that I actually really like it. I think it's great. I'm almost speechless. And I've been waiting all year for this with all the rumors and speculation. And I feel like they delivered, I would say. The build of the set actually almost looks like a mock in a way, but in the good way. And to answer Bounty Bricks' question, will I be picking up the new Cloud City when it comes out? I probably will, because I really do think it's a great set. The only thing that's a bit iffy is that price. Like, for 2,000 pieces, I feel like it could have been maybe only $50 less, but anyways. So overall, I think this set, it looks awesome and great, and I'll be looking forward to it. So what do you guys think of UCS Betrayal on Cloud City? Let me know in the comments down below, and subscribe for more awesome content. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.